Hey, hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Tasha K, you are not done letting Kevin Hart know you are not the one or the two. She's saying, baby, go play with somebody else, right? Y'all, what am I talking about? If you guys don't know, Tasha K actually, well, not Tasha K, Kevin Hart actually sued Tasha K. He said that she tried to extort him, some phantom employee. He's been harmed. He literally trotted his three apple high self into the police station and made a police report saying that Tasha K was harassing him. Then he went to go get a restraining order. And in the restraining order, he said, I have been harmed. And he asked the judge, right? He asked the judge to basically get a restraining order to make sure she can never talk about him again and to pull that video down because what started it? Tasha K had Kevin Hart's ex-assistant on that was literally running her mouth talking about Kevin ain't this, Kevin ain't that, out. Now, I'll be real with you. A lot of stuff she said, we already heard or saw. Kevin has apologized 11 times to his fiance and now wife and mother of his children for cheating on her. Okay. I thought this was just common knowledge, but the assistant, put some extra stuff in there. Okay. Well, guess what? People said that Kevin Hart thought he'd get away with it because Cardi B basically got Tasha K on the ropes. No matter what happens between Kevin Hart and Tasha K, Cardi B got her in the sights. Cardi B even actually found, well, she claims to have found, um, her shell companies, which she said that she's been hiding assets. If this is true, then that means that Tasha K might be facing jail time because the bankruptcy court does not play around with putting people in jail. You can't lie to the bankruptcy court about assets. It's something very sacred to them, and I get it because if they let people lie, it would be pandemonium. But ask Joe and Teresa Gudici. They took a mother and a father away from four young daughters and didn't give a damn. All right. So anyway, right? Kevin Hart thought he had Tasha. He was coming out strong, coming out hard. Tasha K looked at him and said, boy, you are not Cardi B. You're going to stop playing with me. Don't let you think things are sweet. So if you guys don't know, with the restraining order, the judge was like, Kevin, no, you haven't proved anything. Well, Tasha K is back with a new request. And baby, listen, all I got to say is this. Tasha must have fired Olga. If you guys don't know, Olga is the lawyer that put on such a bad defense that she ended up owing Cardi B $4 million. Olga is the reason she got that money. That she got to pay that money. I mean, Tasha's mouth too, but Olga's the reason she lost the case that bad that she has to pay $4 million. Anyway, right? The judge threw out Kevin's request for the restraining order saying, you haven't proved anything. Get out of here, right? Kevin was so embarrassed. But let me get to this part. Noun, Yellen Entertainment, that's Tasha and her husband, asked that the entire lawsuit that Kevin filed be dismissed. Okay. Now, Tasha is yet to respond to the suit personally, but Yellen Entertainment is who Kevin's also suing, and he wants the whole lawsuit thrown out. In Yellen's response, the company argued Kevin failed to please specifically which statements they contend are false and defamatory or which facts they contend are true and an invasion of privacy. Further, Yellen Entertainment said Kevin's claims are barred in whole or in part because the statements challenged as false and defamatory to the extent they can be determined are substantially true. The company said statements made were either not defamatory or not opinion. In addition, you can tell Olga got fired because baby, they going in. In addition, Kevin Hart's claims are barred in whole or in part because the statements challenged as an invasion of privacy. To the extent they can be determined relate to matters of public concern. That's right, baby. You better read that Second Amendment. I'm sorry, you better read that First Amendment. You better go in for your Constitution right. Come through. This is journalism and a matter of public concern. Come through. Yellen denied Kevin suffered any damages as a result of the action by Yellen. The company demanded all claims against Yellen be dismissed, and Kevin be ordered to cover their legal fees. I guess they learned something from Cardi B, right? Now here's the thing. Let's go into Tasha's claims because it's important we break it down, okay? The first thing you need in any case, even if somebody does wrong, you need to make a claim, right? For which, sorry, you need to make a claim for which relief can be granted, okay? That means that you can claim like, oh my God, you used up all the air in the room, Tisa, running your mouth. You used up all the air in the room. I feel like it's all I hear is your mouth. Okay, maybe, and maybe that actually did happen. But can relief be granted? Is there a way that I can make you whole again, whether that's money, whether that's injunction, but also you have to show the damage. Okay, fine, I was running my mouth. I took up all the air in the room. But what damage did you actually suffer? And out of that damage is it a claim for which relief can be granted? If somebody made you feel embarrassed, like just normal, well, that's a bad example. But the point is, there are some claims that relief can't be granted. Now, oh, sorry, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Now, let me just say this, and it's important to actually say. Tasha has not responded to these claims personally, but if you guys don't know, Tasha is an employee. Yellen Entertainment is the parent company that pays Tasha as an employee and where all the money is, okay? It's a distinction for law. Them actually getting Yellen dismissed means that they do not have access to any of Tasha's actual assets. Also, if Yellen can get this case dismissed, off of the claims that there's no claim for which relief can be granted, they haven't actually asserted any actual harm, because Tasha might have done it, but if you don't have any harm, what is it? If you guys don't know, Kevin Hart is a public figure, so that raises things. So where are we at? Well, if Yellen Entertainment gets its claims dismissed, then that means, what does it mean, class? That means that Tasha can then go behind, and the same thing that the jury found, that why there's no damages, claims, you haven't alleged any specific blah, blah, Tasha can go and say, yeah, me too. Go in front of the court and ask for dismissal on the same grounds. And since the court already found those grounds are there, then Tasha will actually. So it's a way to save money on lawyer filings, but also it's a brilliant legal strategy. Now, whether it will work, we don't know, because Kevin can come back and say, okay, but what about the extortion? One of your employees tried to extort me. Now, Yellen Entertainment can be like, you mean one of Tasha's employees? Because Yellen Entertainment doesn't have any employees, Tasha, and then Tasha employs people. But this goes to the heart of Kevin's thing. Again, it's only defamation if it's a lie. She's saying it's substantially true. Second of all, which, to be fair, she did say the Cardi B stuff was substantially true too. So there's that, right? But think about it. Saying all this stuff is substantially true. So where does that leave us? If Kevin cannot produce either a phone recording or something saying, something actually recorded, and not, oh, well, I remember him saying that. But if you cannot produce some real hard evidence that the person said, if you don't do X, I will release Y and embarrass you and ruin your reputation, blah, 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 and you're going to have to pay me to stop it. If he cannot actually prove the words, the language, the actions of extortion, then that means this was all just a big waste of time, and he's going to have to pay Tasha's legal fees. Now, just hear me out. Kevin has a century of lying. I'm putting 20, well, I can't say lying, but putting 20 on 10. And when he accuses people of extortion, they're acquitted of all charges. Check out JT Jackson, his ex-best friend. That said, Tasha got a habit of making claims in court about what should, could, have, gotta happen, and this and that, and this is substantially true. And then in court finding out ain't none of that true. So this could actually go both ways. But you know what, you guys? I want to hear what you have to say. What way do you think this is going to go? Let me know in the comments. But I know one thing. Tasha looked at Kevin and said, "You better go play with your wife and get out of my face." Literally, she's letting Kevin know she's not the one or two. And if he thought that she was going to go down because she literally was destroyed in the Cardi B trial, Kevin Hart has another thing coming. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.